feeling like I'm ready for the top. Got the pedal to the metal, I've been grinding non-stop, killing every instrumental, and I knew just what I wanted. Now I gotta go and get it, and I'm never looking back, only looking where I'm headed, and I doubted for a minute, trying to get another win.
And a good morning to you. Today we've got the $1,500 8-game mix, which is always a fun tournament. I mean, obviously I much prefer the 10Ks, but when you talk about an 8-game mix, a 1,500 is definitely worth playing. Before that, we got to work on the body a little bit. You know, been off track for the most part. Obviously, since I had my ACL surgery, I wasn't able to do as much cardio and things like that. So today we're gonna get a little run in. We're gonna do like a full body workout, a little bit of everything, sort of like high intensity type stuff. Gonna bring our trusty Vegas Golden Knights shirt. Yeah, and also, you know, aside from, you know, just, you know, all the hockey, like what the hockey typically does, you have drinks, you have pizza, and then all of a sudden you end up with one of these in your house, which is like an empty pizza box, which is rare. So we're gonna head to the gym for a quick 1-hour workout. We're gonna try to head down to the Bazanji, what's wrong with my brain? To the Rio for right around the 3 p.m. start.
You get some exercise? Ready? Go get it. Bring it back. Come on. Who's going to bring it to me? Oh, you good boy. That's a good boy. You're a good boy. All right. Ready? One more time. Oh, you won't let go. He won't let go. Love you. See you boys soon. Don't rip the house up to shreds. All right, so as I mentioned yesterday, there's some air conditioning issues at the Rio. Yesterday was a hot one, and I'm not so sure that they have it handled right now. I do have some bigger jackets if need be, but I figured I'm going shorts and cut off today because I want to be prepared. Got to get clear here. Right now, like I said, all the hockey's done. Got to really get focused in on the rest of this series and really get in gear because we clearly have been out of step in terms of, you know, bagging and tagging. So tonight, our intention is to bag a top 5 stack in this 8-game. We're going to show up pretty close to on time, maybe miss the first 20 minutes. And a $1,500 8-game should have a pretty good amount of weaker players. So really be important for me to focus in and sort of get a feel for what big mistakes they're making and really think through my decisions. I played a hand in the dealer's choice I'm not proud of. It was Badesi. I stayed pat with a hand after the first draw. I never should have stayed pat with. So, and that just came from lack of focus. As soon as I did, I'm like, what the hell are you doing, dude? This is so stupid right now. I'm getting free rolled. But yeah, so I'm prepared, ready to go today. Got a decent work in at the work in and out. That's what she said. So yeah, let's have a bang up day today and do some damage, bag up a big stack. It's been about a week. This gentleman hasn't won a single tournament in the entire week.
Oh, Daniel. How are you?
The reason you show up early for 1,500 is with 1 draw to go, I got in 4 bets with the wheel in deuce to 7 triple draw, deuce 3 4 5 7. Bet the river he called, and he turned over 3 4 5 6 7 for a straight, which is not a good hand, but he obviously didn't know that. So one of the benefits, get more chips when you come early. So yeah, that. All right, so we are through the end of 2 levels. A couple key considerations to think about when you're playing in weaker fields against players that are not gonna be as good. Like, part of what I'll do is I'm gonna be playing more hands and I'm gonna be playing more situations. Can't stretch the envelope too far, where now I'm just playing fundamentally flawed. So that's kind of like the delicate balance of like really pushing the envelope, being aggressive, playing a lot more hands than I normally would against tough players, but also not just being a complete spew factory. Spew factory, that's new. So we do have one key hand, or not even key, but just one interesting hand from the 8-game mix today. We had a PLO hand where the button raised, the blinds were 50 and 75. The button raised pot to 275. I was in the small blind with the ace of hearts, jack 10 of clubs, and 8 of diamonds. I called, and the big blind called. So there's 825 in there. The flop is queen deuce 4 all hearts. I have the ace of hearts blocker. So, you know, this is a spot where you should check a lot, but I'm playing against weaker opponents, and I thought it made more sense to just lead out. So I bet 350. The original raiser hesitates for a bit, and then he calls. So we know he doesn't have the nut flush. He did raise in the button pot. He's going to play a pretty, you know, tight range there or whatever. So he doesn't have to have a flush here. He can have a set of queens. He could have just aces and just call me anyway. So he calls. The turn card is a 7 of diamonds. Nothing changes. I bet 700. Knowing that if I fire this 700 in, I'm going to have to barrel the river as well. He calls. The river is a 10 of diamonds. I bet 2100. He insta-mucks his hand. So we picked that one up with the ace of hearts blocker bluff. So yeah, now we're going to grab a little quick bite and head back to work. So we are through level 6. We're sitting on about 24,000, which is a good stack. A lot better than buying in to level 7 with 7,500. Feels like showing up early for the 1,500s like this one. It's just such a big advantage because you're so much more likely to have a 20 to 30,000 stack. You only get 15-minute breaks. There's not a lot of time to eat, but we found a little something in the fridge here. This is yummy, man. This is really good. This is like a quinoa salad with avocado dressing. Yum. Oh, yeah. About 20 minutes, we've got a doozy of the 7-card stud hand to share. It'll be fun. You'll like it. It's crazy. All right, so as promised, the crazy 7-card stud hand where we're going to call this one running without the ball because that's essentially what I was doing here. So this is how the hand plays out. I raise with the 9 of diamonds showing. In the hole, I have queen of diamonds, 10 of clubs. Right behind me is, you know, a recreational player who calls with the queen of spades. And then the bring in, which is Ivo Donev, he calls with the 5 of hearts. On 4th Street, I catch the 9 of clubs. My friend with the queen of spades catches the jack of diamonds. The 5 of hearts catches 6 of spades. So I've got open 9s. I make the double bet, expecting them to both fold. They both call. What the hell, right? So now I catch the 7 of clubs. The queen jack catches a 4 of spades. And then the 5, 6, the 5 of hearts, 6 of spades catches the jack of hearts. So like looks like he could have flush draws or whatever. Well, I have a gut shot now, and I decided to bet it again and hope maybe they fold on 5. They both called again. Okay, so now on 6th Street, I catch the 7 of clubs, which gives me a straight draw. The queen jack 4 catches the 7 of diamonds, a brick, and then the 5 of hearts, 6 of hearts, jack, 5 of hearts, 6 of spades, jack of hearts catches the 5 of clubs, so he makes open 5s, right? I decide to lead again on 6th Street, thinking I'm against 2 draws actually. First guy folds now on 6th Street, which is weird. Now the 5s call me. On the river, I catch nothing, the ace of diamonds. And now I'm like, you know, I've been running with the ball, running without the ball this whole way. So we just got to keep representing. So we bet the river. You know, Evo looks at his cards. He says, shit, I had such a big hand, 2 pair and a flush draw going in and a straight, like, oops. So he folded 2 pair. We scooped a pretty good pot. We're sitting on 27,000 with 2 hours left to go in the night. So looking good to make a deep run in this 8 game.
I've heard you say that.
Over at this table,
You haven't heard more?
Mike
I don't think you've heard more than 10.
and True Grinder,
Not really.
bringing the headphones.
Not really.
Smart play.
What's up, kid poker?
Your table's just a lot more interesting than mine.
Yeah, it should be. We have a. It's a
We
real,
can make it 7-handed for you.
real great table here.
All right, the plan was to bag up a big stack. We did just that.
You did, big
I did, yeah. 45,775. How about you?
I got 20,600, but I went on a big rush on the end to get.
I don't
to 30.
care.
I really don't
I'm
care.
happy with 20.
Well, good for you.
See you tomorrow.
See ya. All right. So we, I mean, I don't know where we are in terms of rankings. You know, our intention for the day was to, you know, be like a top 5 stack, and I feel like I'm, I don't know, in the neighborhood maybe. So as you saw, my stack had a ton of greens in it. I'm very practical with how I put my chips in. I'm not that guy who's like bets 400 with green chips. I find those people kind of annoying. But really good day today. I felt really good. I think today, to be honest, is the first day since the Super High Roller Bowl where I really feel like the hangover's gone. No fatigue at all. I played the full slot of 10 levels and never felt, you know, fatigued or like my mind wasn't fully there. So good sign, you know. Feels like we're gonna have a big run here. There's about 144 players left. I think it pays 73. Should get in the money in a couple hours tomorrow. I mean, maybe like 4 hours or so. So that's the end of today. Back on track. Ready to take this one down.